And another special function is about the schedule. There are two different schedules that we could use. The first one is a playlist. Just click here to add and then choose a playlist. Okay, let me refresh the page. Click here to add the playlist. Sorry, the internet access is not so stable. So with the playlist schedule, we can make the playlist in advance. So you don't need to make the playlist every time when you think about it. You can make everything ready before that day is coming. For example, for Christmas, we can build the playlist A. And then for the New Year, we can build the playlist B. And let it play from the day begins. Another special function is a command schedule. Here you can see I've already added a lot of brightness control to let it change brightness from the morning to the noon. In the morning, 5 a.m., change the brightness into 30 and then add the brightness gradually. Or we could use it to, for example, at 6 a.m. in the morning, let the terminal wake up to work. Just confirm. And then add one more, sleep. Let the terminal go to sleep at 11 p.m. and then confirm. Then just apply to the terminal and it will start working when the time is coming. So these features are built for playing the contents and make the arrangement of the content. If we will need to wake up the terminal, we could also choose to click here. Okay, now you can see that the terminal is go back to work again because the schedule is into working. Here we don't let it, so I will just delete it. Right. Okay. These features are built for the security of the cloud platform. The first one is a monitor. We could have the information about the bit error rates. And if the terminal is offline, and if we add the email address in advance, then we have the email notification to know that the say terminal is offline, and then we could go and check. So the bit error rate is designed to tell you whether the terminal is online or offline. And another thing, brightness curve. Here, I have already added a brightness sensor into the C plate. So it can show on different time of the day, different way, what's the difference of the brightness on the LED screen. It will give you very detailed information on it. And another thing that I want to mention about is cabinet temperature and humidity. This one requires the special design on the PCB board of the module. So if you really need this function, you need to talk to the manufacturer first. And here we provide the platform to naturally get all of this information. At the same time, we provide the temperature, smoke, humidity, and the relay status of the LED screens. Here it is a map. Because Google service is not available in China, so we cannot say it. But if it is in the US, you could add the location of each terminal, and then you could see all the terminals on the map. The log. This is to tell you who the user at what time with which IP address PC did what kind of operation to which terminal. So you will get every information about the C player and the operations information. The impressions. This one is designed to tell you how many times each pictures or videos has been played. We could choose to download the Excel report, and we can change the time as we need. For example, from the first day of April to the last day of April, and then download the Excel report, we will get the information. Based on that, you could charge the customer because the advertisement will be played and you have the report to tell them that it has been played. Here I will show you the Excel report. This is the terminal name and the type of the content. It is picture or video. And here you could see the duration of the time each picture has been played. So here you will get the very detailed information about the playing. Okay, let's go back to the PowerPoint. Oh, sorry. We need to go back to the cloud platform. And the last one is account management. For different customers, we could choose to set different rules for them. For example, the administrator has all the permissions to do all the operations. And the playlist editor, he is only be able to edit the playlist and then send to auditor to let him check. If the auditor approved of it, then he could publish it into the terminal. And the monitor and the invitee could only see the information, but they cannot do the operation. The difference between the monitor and the invitee is that the invitee could add the terminal into the cloud, but he cannot do any other operations. For the customer who wants to build their own accounts, he could set to sign up the user's name for his customer. For example, we gave it a demo training. And input the email address, enter the password, choose a rule, and then set the terminals group for him. And then just confirm. Then he will get his own account. So when we got the first class account, we can sign up for the second, the third class account by ourselves. We don't need to do it